Hi everybody, Mark Clayton again with A Road Less Traveled with Restore Cars. We finally got our 1931 Cadillac all-weather Phaeton done, V-16 model. This car came in and all the paint was falling off of it, and I ended up buying the car. Well, we tore it all apart and we ended up fixing a whole lot more than we anticipated on. That's normal. But we got it done after some trials and tribulations of my chrome plater going bankrupt and all my chrome locked up in a building for months and months, and some hurdles like that. We got through it, and now it's ready to be shown. These Cadillacs, I think, had one of the most beautiful front ends of any car manufactured in 1930 or 31. They were appointed with tilt rail headlamps that were 12 inches in diameter with the matching fender lights. This car is also fitted with a set of dual pilot rays that turn with the front wheels. They've got a pair of klaxon horns on them with a very unique sound, and boy do they sound great. All V16s were fitted with a stone guard and this nicely appointed V16 in front, so you could not mistake that it was a V16 Cadillac. You know, these Cadillacs are very heavy. V16 hovered right around 6,000 pounds, give or take, whether it was a roadster body, a sedan body, and this one's a convertible sedan body. So it's just about 6,000 pounds, and Cadillac chose a 750/19 tire to support all of this weight. I had a lot of questions of people asking me, how do you get the side mounts off? Well, evidently in 1931 people were stealing tires, so Cadillac used a lock, and out it comes. It's got a couple little wings there that when the key retracts those in, this thing comes right out. There's a bolt inside there, so your lug wrench went in there, unspun it off, and the side mount came right off. Nothing to it. The Cadillac sales brochure lists these wire wheels as an accessory. Also, the disc wheel was an accessory, and the standard wheel was the 12-spoke maple artillery wheel. I don't think I've seen but a couple of Cadillacs with those artillery wheels. Most everyone I've seen has got this wheel. And as a matter of fact, most all the sales literature I've seen in Cadillac has pictured a wire spoke wheel. So I guess everybody sprung for the extra money for these wire wheels. Some of these cars had side mount covers, ours didn't. Some of them had a top material cover on it, and we chose a little bit sportier look with no cover, but I do have the original accessory side mount mirrors. Another question I get quite a bit of is, what are these compartments here in the running board splash aprons? Well, on this side of the car was a compartment with a lock on it, same ignition key, opened it up, and that lock is opened up, it reveals the battery. We use an Optima battery, so we make special little cages to put those in and hold them in place with. And the other compartment here looks identical to this, even looks like it has a lock cylinder in it, but it's a complete dummy. There's absolutely nothing behind this. Some of these cars also came with the accessory trunk. The sedans and convertible sedans were taller because the cars were taller, and the Roadsters had a shorter trunk that was just for the Roadster itself. These things opened up two ways. The top opened up like this. There's a couple little supports there. And then the front opened up like this. And these trunks had luggage that went in them, and I don't have that. But one thing I do have is I have the original top boot in beautiful condition. I don't think the thing has been out of its cover before too many times. They did some beautiful stitching work, leather work in these things. Fleetwood really did some nice details like the scallops here in them. And this is sort of a brownish green material. This car was originally mountain brown light, mountain brown dark, so that made sense that they used this color top material. And then they also gave you a nifty little bag with a couple of nickel-plated snaps on it that you put the top boot in. So the boot was for when you put the top down, you covered the top with this boot because the top on these cars kind of piles up, and so they put a nice little boot on them. So that's how that worked. And then we just flip these levers back up and close it up just like that. These trunks are really nice to have, especially if you're a touring guy. You got some place to put some stuff. Then on the driver's side of the car, we've got another 2 compartments, but this one here is just a dummy with a dummy lock again. And right over here, opposite of the battery, on the other side, they gave you a nice compartment for a toolbox down in there, or haul whatever it is you want. What you're looking at right here is the frame rail of the car, and then they just put a nice tray in the bottom. This is a running board brace, and there's one in the front too. I don't have the original tools for the car, and I don't know what the original tools were for these Cadillacs, and that would be interesting to find out. Cadillac had different names for their cars, and this all-weather Phaeton, they happen to call it a Fleetway. And the Fleetway was available either in leather interior or any of the cloth interiors that they had for any of the models. This particular car was appointed with a Bedford cord seat and a broadcloth side panels. All the Fleetways came also standard with this deluxe wood trim, and they all came with an ashtray in both the rear doors and the front doors. This car also has the divider window, which they do talk about in all of the literature, but I understand these cars came with and without a center divider window. All of these windows can be raised up even when the top is down if you wanted to block the wind and still have the top down. If you want a real secluded environment, you rolled up this center window and then your chauffeur couldn't hear your private conversations. All of the Fleetways were equipped with wool carpeting with leather binding. None of these cars had a rubber mat in them. Virtually anything that was available to Cadillac and available in the industry you could get on one of these Fleetwood bodies.